In this video, we are going to be going over the brand new recipe book and how to use it inside of Grow a Garden Roblox, guys. So, how it works is, well, all your recipes get stored inside of this little recipe book. But anyway, if you guys could all hit the like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. But let's jump straight into this video, guys. So, the recipe book is actually a much requested item or thing, asset, method, I don't know, mechanic inside of the game, guys. Alright, I for one really wanted a recipe book. That way I don't have to always refer back to like my videos to see like, you know, how to make something, guys. But if you go over here and you open up the recipe book, you can see it is very sparse. The only thing that I have crafted or, you know, made inside of this update, guys, alright, is this smoothie right here, okay? So how it works is when you actually throw all your items, I'm just gonna craft something random here, alright? But if I actually go over here and I throw all my fruit items, we're gonna throw this, you know, these crazy items in here, alright? Corn, blueberries, alright? Giant wet pine cone, boom, alright? And then we go and press cook here, okay? And, oh, I'm crafting porridge. Alright, that's exactly what he wants, too. Pretty neat. Alright, now that my porridge is done, I can collect my porridge, alright? And now I have this legendary... Wait, what? Now I have a smoothie? I was looking at the wrong one, guys. So, look at this nasty looking porridge, guys, but you know, it's what I made, okay? It's exactly what he wants here. So now if I actually open up the recipe, you can see that it has a question mark over the porridge. You click on it and boom, now we can actually see all the known recipes. So this is all the ways how I've known how to make it, okay? It also includes stuff like heaviest cooked, alright? So I only have a 2-kilogram one, as you can see down here, 2.12 kilograms. Alright, most valuable, 6.8 million. And also the best mutations that have on it as well. So I got wet and windstruck. So either I could give it to this guy, alright, this guy loves the mutations, alright, or I could give it to this guy, alright, and he's actually requesting porridge, so of course I'm going to give it to him, alright. Try this food that I cooked up because, you know, he wants the porridge. And then boom, alright, from divine to prismatic, I got 1 gourmet egg. So wait, that's not a prismatic reward, dog. What the heck? Alright, that's a legendary reward. Instead I got a prismatic reward, I only got 1 gourmet egg. What the scam? But whatever. Alright, so the bad thing about this, alright, I thought when I first saw the recipe book that it was going to include the ways how to create every single type of food, alright, or at least the ingredients, alright, that could possibly go into, you know, the type of food, alright. Also, I don't know what's up with this kitchen storm meter. If you guys want to explain this, please go ahead inside the comments below. Like, what happens when I get to 40? Like, do I get something? I got no idea. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, alright, I was expecting this thing to be full of a bunch of different recipes, or at least the ingredients that go into crafting any sort of type of food inside of here, but that is currently not the case, alright. You have to actually craft it first, and then it'll tell you how to actually make it, okay? This is not exactly, you know, how I wanted. So, you know, what you guys could do is you guys could, you know, watch one of my videos of like all the crafting recipes, and then after you craft every single type of recipe, guys, then you could actually go over here and it'll all be stored, so you don't have to refer back to my video every single time you want to actually craft it. So it does have some function. However, guys, alright, it's not as good as I was expecting, or at least not as good as, you know, how most people want it, alright? Of course, I was wanting it to be way easier, okay, and like, you know, actually just tell us how to actually create everything. But no, you still have to go and try a bunch of different recipes and then hope and pray that they actually get you the item that you want. So you're probably gonna have to still watch a video to, you know, figure out all of the recipes, guys, but at least you won't have to keep going back to that video to figure out what the old recipes are. But anyway, because you'll have it right here inside your recipe book. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys all did enjoy it, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Love you guys all. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.